know.
Give me 1 second, chat. I will be right back.
BingePipe is the only streaming
was
service to
amazing.
determine that people really needed to
Wasn't
hear a
I?
voice talking to
I
them
was.
all the time when they first
We'll be
interacted
right
with the
back.
user
1
interface.
second.
And we refuse to course correct on that decision.
I like being able to stream movies day or night, and I don't mind a lot of buffering during peak hours.
I'm a Spencer. Yeah, that's my name.
I think I'm a ghost.
The following Binge Pipe content is sponsored by Bob's Shoes. Not only are Bob's Shoes one of the most comfortable pairs of shoes you'll ever own, but for every pair we sell, we donate another pair to kids in need. But if you return a pair, we take a pair away from a kid in need. Bob's Shoes. You better order the right size.
Objection! Your Honor, this witness is clearly just a tugboat in a trench coat. I love the relish that is coming through in this buttercream frosting, but I'm not tasting enough hot dog in the cupcake itself.
He's a cop that doesn't play by the rules. She's also a cop that doesn't play by the rules. You know, they might not be cops.
And the final rose goes to... Wait, does everyone already have a rose?
Sarah brought one from home.
Sarah with an H or Sarah with no H?
Sarah with 3 H's.
Can I get everyone's rose back, please?
A tip from BingePipe. To prepare for this trivia game, we recommend reading all of the encyclopedias.
Ma'am, excuse me. I'm with the show What's in Your Purse? And I was wondering, what's in your purse?
You want to go through my purse? Okay, what is this, a prank show?
No, just like a man on the street thing. Are you sure you don't mind?
No, it's fine. I'm just a little embarrassed to say I don't know what all is in here. I haven't cleaned things out in a while, so we got a brush and some mints and napkins from a drive-through, and oh my god. Oh, it's, I don't know how. Wow.
Is that a dead bird?
Yeah, it is. You wouldn't have known this, but I used to be a magician's assistant like 15 years ago, and the last trick I assisted on was a bird trick.
And that's the bird?
One never reappeared. And the incredible Benjamin said, just wait. Wow, just wow.
Do you want us to get rid of that bird?
No, I'm good,
Yeah.
thanks.
I'm Kyle.
And I'm Julie.
We're best friends.
And siblings.
Or maybe we're dating.
It's
super ambiguous.
It's just an
Right
app.
when you think we're for sure brother and sister,
We kiss.
but then we act so weird about it.
We just gotta be siblings.
Right?
Super ambiguous. Coming this fall.
Super ambiguous.
What?
You should have your headset in.
Why?
Because we just heard it's over now, but it was a super ambiguous. We could be siblings.
We're
or we
waiting
could
for
be
players to
dating.
join, so
Right,
there
when you
is
think
still
we are
time to
siblings
change
and we
shirts.
kiss, but then we're
Not that
super
we can
awkward
see you in
about
that
it.
terrible
We're probably
shirt.
Siblings. Super ambiguous. Coming this fall.
That sounds kind of fun.
Wait, am I supposed to be in?
I never had a sister.
Not yet, kiddo. It's not ready yet.
Before
Alright, no
binge
problem,
prep,
Sam.
there
We're,
was nothing for me.
We're getting everything
Now
reset
I
up
see
and getting my brother
everything.
to join
And
up. And
it's too much.
all
I
that
know
good
too
stuff.
much. Why are there so many?
we're going to this one.
BingePipe.
Over and over again.
Oh, Phoenix,
Here's a
no,
look
go
at just
back.
some of the
Out it.
quality programming BingePipe has to offer.
You're
Bears.
back.
Versus ducks. It pretty much plays out how you'd expect.
We here at Making Murders just want to, I guess, apologize, for making so many murders. Sorry about that.
Alright, guys, we're loading up.
Bears.
Alright, did you find the app on the PlayStation?
Standardized math testing.
Okay, and pencils down. It's actually pretty boring.
If you go to
Most coaches want their players to succeed. Not Coach Jones.
On what?
He's a massive dick.
on the PlayStation.
www.twitch. I don't see the app. Or you talking about the app on my phone?
No, I'm not talking about the app on your phone because you're going to need your phone.
You do not have to use your real name. You may put in a joke name. For some of you, there is very little difference.
You do not have to use your real name. For some, you can put in a joke name. For some of you, there's very little difference.
The whole time you're just going to talk over me.
Sorry.
I would probably go to the store.
What is
and then type in Twitch?
A modern system for an ever-changing world. An unprecedented level of
do it
sophistication. A road you follow, just to see where it goes. It's an indulgent gift you give yourself, and then return. It's a letter from an old friend. A knock on the door late at night. Who could survive all this rain? It's a song you hum to yourself while the bank teller fills the bag. It's a deer, sleek and innocent, and made of lightning. That letter from the old friend. This isn't their handwriting. It's hieroglyphics. The letter bursts into flame and you faint. You wake up in a rainy alley in London and hear a voice whisper, "The songbird is deadlier than the jackal." In the right climate. You look behind you, but there's only an old woman embroidering. You run and barely make it on the last train out of the city. You arrive at a ship and sneak aboard. You sleep on coils of rope. The captain discovers you and says, "We're taking you to meet someone you wronged many years ago." But when the ship docks, you're left standing in front of your own door. This is Bitcoin.
All right, and
Also,
on your
the lightning deer
phone,
is
you're
wearing
going to go to Jackbox TV.
Jackbox
Karen,
TV.
you've been through so much.
Yes, I have.
Jackbox.
Personal tragedy after personal tragedy, followed by a series of small instances that, when compiled, add up to more personal tragedy.
It's truly been awful.
That's why your family nominated you, Karen, for this unique opportunity. Are you ready?
I think so.
Karen, turn around, face the mirror, and take a look at your new hat.
How long is it going to take?
It shouldn't be that long.
They don't tell you?
57.1 kilobytes. I'm just watching it do it now.
This is taking longer than expected.
What happened?
Just kidding. We prepare for everything. Everything.
Dark Reaper is now hosting my stream with 1 viewers. Yo, thank you, Dark Reaper.
Thank you.
If you're free and you got some time, feel free to join in and play.
I'm a mom.
Got a few more
I'm a
open spots
millennial.
left. I'm just trying
I'm
to
really
get
into
my
movies
brother
where
in on
people eat
this.
takeout food. I don't even care what the movie's about. I just feel good when I watch those scenes.
I said it's like kilobytes, so it should have been done
Binge
instantly.
Pipe not only
But for some
streams the
reason,
highest
watching it-
quality programming other services passed on, but we also create original content based around our users' most frequent search terms.
Did it
Please
download?
enjoy the following.
Ring, 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 ring. Hi, it's me, Evan Jacover. You might remember me from Evan Jacover, Best Friend for Hire. Well, as it turns out, there's not a lot of money in the friendship business, so that's why I've decided to rebrand myself. Today, I'm proud to introduce my new business venture, Evan Jacover, Bad Boy for Hire. Does your classroom need someone in the back of the room to scoff at the teacher while resting their legs on a desk and wearing sunglasses? Is your party missing a mysterious and stoic stranger smoking in the corner? I might cough up a storm, but I'm up for the task. Does your small town need a lovable renegade who vandalizes the sheriff's office with washable paint? I can do all these things because I'm one bad boy.
Who's that?
I'll wear a leather jacket that's a little too big on me. I'll ride one of those motorcycles that has 2 wheels in the front. I'll pull out a switchblade. That's really a comb. I'll do all these things because I'm the baddest of boys. Are you a woman who doesn't yet realize how strong and independent you are, so you think you need to be with a troubled soul? Well then call me, Evan Jacover, Bad Boy for Hire. I hope I don't really have to smoke.
You know what I'm saying? When he left,
Greetings, lovers of wildlife. It's me, Rory Cheshire Fenderbridge, professional narrator. When I released my acclaimed, visually stunning 10-DVD series, Animals of Earth, the response was unanimous. Too much death. Who can forget such moments as lions ripping a baby zebra to pieces, or killer whales chasing a seal for 10 hours only to have the seal drag itself up on an ice floe to be gutted by a bear. Overall, the series was hailed equal parts masterpiece of cinematography and downer. And that's why I'm proud to release my new 10-DVD series, Animals of Earth Happy Endings. With clever editing and visual effects, this time every animal walks away a winner. Let's take a look. Here we have a cheetah sneaking up on a tiny rabbit cooling itself by the local watering hole. The cheetah prepares to pounce, and then we cut away to this delightful waterfall with the caption, "The cheetah proceeded to walk the rabbit home." Here's one more. This baby puffin has wandered away from its mother and towards a pit full of boa constrictors. I should add the puffin is quite lost. As you can see, the boas have recognized the fluffy intruder. The puffin cries out for its mother, and a shower of colorful red balloons fills the entire screen, obscuring what we can only assume is an impromptu party. Whoops, there's a chunk of bloody beak. Back to the editing bay with that one. If you'd love a highly edited version of nature where nothing bad ever happens, try Animals of Earth Happy Endings today. Coming soon, natural disasters in reverse, or the hungry volcano that gobbled up all the lava. Cheers! Damn it, this tea's gone cold.
What kind of game?
That you play.
I have number 5, but there's 4 others, and they're like different trivia games and shit.
If you're having difficulty typing in a 4-digit room code, you may want to check out our extended timers function.
What now?
Did we see Zant?
No, what did Zant say?
He said, sorry, someone called me.
Oh.
It's all right. Oh.
I already said that.
I didn't know.
Everyone ignored me.
Hey, I'm Austin Creed. You might know me from my career as a sports entertainer, or from my highly successful YouTube channel, Up, Down, Down. But from now on, you're only going to know me from Binge Pipe. That's right. I just signed an exclusive multi-decade deal with Binge Pipe. Apparently. I don't really remember signing it, but they have all the paperwork, so I guess I did. I'll be hosting hours and hours of Binge Pipe programming right from this tiny locked room in Binge Pipe headquarters. And I'll be wrestling for the Binge Pipe Wrestling League, which they assure me is a real thing. I'm already so busy producing great Binge Pipe content, I couldn't go home if I wanted to. So, look for me, Austin Creed, right here on Binge Pipe, and please, tell my family that I love them.
Okay, welcome back to Talkin' Mystery Mountain. I'm joined as always by my panel. Guys, wow, how about that episode? After facing some criticism that the show has lost its way and that the writers created too big of a puzzle to solve, they respond in a big way.
Just when you think this show is beyond repair, we're rewarded with that bombshell. I'm still in shock that Michael is a shape-shifting alien who can time travel.
Yeah, that really tied up a lot of loose ends in a totally organic way.
Looking at social media, the episode is getting a lot of positive feedback, but there are some detractors out there. Staceface17 says, "This is how they kill off Jennifer? Are you kidding me? Hashtag lame plot device." Before we jump into this comment, I believe we have the clip she's referring to. Roll it.
I know Michael is a shape-shifting alien who can time travel, but that still doesn't explain how I ended up on this mountain. We've had zero contact, so I want to know, how did I get here?
What do you mean?
I have to agree a little bit with her. I did think that lightning bolt scene was a little odd.
Especially since it happened deep inside a cave.
Okay, did they maybe kill off too many characters in a sudden lightning bolt? Sure, but I think we're losing the point here.
The game code is EK.
Alright, message. Write a message real quick so I know to just.
It sure is taking a long time to start
send
this
it so I know
game,
you're in here.
but Binge Pipe has time. We have all the time in the world.
Alright, yeah, you're in here. Alright, now what you're going to do is you're going to hang up with me. Alright?
Yeah.
And you're going to go to jackbox.tv. And it's going to say room code.
Binge Pipe knows what you want to watch, even when you can't articulate it.
What do I like to
put
watch?
Your name. and then you're going to join us to play.
Water,
it's a trivia game
Plum
back and forth.
darts
Yo, Duke's
in
back
a jar?
in it. What's up, Duke?
And corn. I don't know.
Why am I having so much trouble?
Drugged.
So
We've
go ahead and do
been
that.
drugged.
Binge Pipe. Check out this great content streaming
You're
soon
going to go to
Binge Pipe.
jackbox.tv on your phone.
Sir.
Okay?
Those giant snakes are heading towards
And it's
us.
going to pull up a list, and on
Mr.
that list
Mayor,
it's going to give you
that
two
octopus has a
things to fill
family.
out. It's going to
By
say
studying
room
the
code, which
flight
you should be able to
patterns
see
and the feeding
on your
habits
TVs
of the
since you're viewing me.
swans, I can just barely
See the room
justify
code?
my degree.
Thank you. You know, people ask me all the time, what is the first step to becoming an entrepreneur? And my answer is simple. Start following 90,000 people
That's
on
what's
Twitter.
going on. I had 800 viewers till you got here, Murder.
800. 800! We wish.
If you are thinking of receiving extra benefits by signing the Binge Pipe
Yeah,
Premium
Duke is in
Data
here.
Security Agreement, please read over the document carefully.
You
The
should
document
see
will be available
number
to
one,
you
Happy Panda,
once
2,
you
Little Lady,
sign the
3,
Binge
Eagle,
Pipe
4,
Premium
Caller,
Data
5,
Security
Duke.
Agreement.
All right. Are you on your phone?
I'm trying to get the Jackbox TV.
So we did some
All right,
digging, and Kara,
Jackbox.tv
the
on your
guy
phone.
you've been talking to online, isn't who he says he is.
Oh no, did I get catfished?
Well, in this case, it was more than one person doing it, so we call it getting groupered,
It was a whole group?
and they did it on purpose.
That one's not a
Where's your
fish.
son?
Looks like someone
Look at your son.
went to school.
I'm done here.
You're putting what on?
They're bleeding!
Oh my god! The microwave screen just told me the time and date of my death!
Where are you putting it on at?
I thought my wall thing was pretty scary. You didn't have to one-up me.
Alright, did you...
Now streaming,
Okay,
an
so then
original
you enter
horror
the room
film about a
code,
couple who
EKES,
moves into a haunted
and put your name
house
in,
way
and
too
you'll join
early in
our
their
lobby.
relationship.
We should leave. Unless you don't want to.
No, we'll do whatever you want to do.
Well, I want you to make a decision.
Whoa. Hold on. I picked dinner last night.
Their lack of communication is downright scary.
I need to get out of here. I'm going to my book club.
I'll go with you.
Leave. Leave room for your own interests.
But Alice's friends love me.
Maybe we should hear the ghost out.
He's always on your side.
There's no sides here.
Did it!
Yo, there you are. Alright, I'm gonna hang up with you.
Finally!
You're gonna play the game from your phone. You'll be able to hear our stream, but just follow along with what we're doing here. Alright?
While we wait for players to join, why not
Did she
pour
take her
yourself your
phone?
favorite drink and hold it in front of the screen so that we can see if our targeted advertising is working?
Who's number one? Go ahead and start this.
Binge Pipe is proud to resurrect from the dead.
Binge Pipe
You
is
don't know,
proud.
Jack. Binge Pipe, consumer ranked between VHS tapes and watching grass grow.
I don't know.
I'm cooking mushroom and I'm eating a hard-boiled egg. Every day I count my lucky stars you all exist. All right, let's make beautiful music.
I actually think we gotta get off in a bit.
To get things started, trip in
Time
on
for question
friendship.
one.
Guys, great news. I got invited to an EDM concert by a group of frightening teenagers. They told me we're gonna trip on mescaline, and I'm the one who needs to bring all the mescaline. Am I saying that right? Quick, where can I get some mescaline? A grocery store, a hardware store, a craft store, or a pharmacy?
I know this one.
I don't know why I did that. Better answer.
I love this part. Look,
Oh,
nobody knew it, so
no.
let's skip the formalities. Mescaline is a mix of assorted salad greens. Hold on, I think maybe those teens were talking about a psychedelic drug, which is too bad because, this salad is so good.
I wasn't talking about no salad.
I call this one Bakery Bloodshed. Things are about to get real on the Food Network. Imagine the contestants of Cupcake Wars reject the dessert authority of the judges and start an uprising. If the TV audience is sympathetic to their cause, what would be the best name for this new show? Cupcake Proxy War, Cupcake Skirmish, Cupcake Invasion, or Cupcake Insurgency?
What is
Proxy
that?
War, yes.
What'd you guys pick? The ingredients of an insurgency, a popular rebellion against authority by a group not recognized as belligerents. Cupcakes are going to rise.
I suck, apparently.
Obviously.
Some of these questions, I don't know. I must be tired because I don't understand them.
Coming up next, all God CGI creatures, and it's a dis or dat.
It's a dis or dat.
I'm going to read off 7
tells
things,
you what to do,
and
though,
for
Murder,
each
so you
one,
should
I
be
want
good.
you to tell me if it's an animal mentioned in the King James Bible or a CGI animal played by Andy Serkis. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose
Who the hell's Andy
between
Serkis?
the Bible or Andy Serkis. And you're all doing this together, so focus up. Here it comes. Chimp.
That's not fair.
Lion. Bat.
I think I get how this game's played now.
I don't.
No.
Rat.
Oh wait, that's not my meant to hit.
But Duke's got it. Duke's on a roll.
Ant.
Duke getting it.
Unicorn.
I don't understand. You gotta pick which one was in the Bible.
Gollum.
Or which one was played by that dude.
It turns out most people are average.
Murder
Weird,
ain't doing
but
good
you
at all.
geniuses.
I got
You
3
just
7.
plain
Lady
sucked
is
at that dis or
horrible.
dat.
I don't know if murder.
Customer
murder
satisfaction
might not
seems
understand
to
what's
have dipped.
happening.
Looks like it's screw
Hey.
time.
I'm higher than
That's
one
correct,
person.
binge
You're
pipe
All you gotta do is
employee
pick
Cookie
answers on your
Masterson.
phone, buddy.
Screwing during a question makes life a little tougher for all the other players in a variety of
during a
enjoyable
question
ways, and you'll
makes
receive a
life
monetary
a little
bonus for
tougher
anyone who
for
answers
everyone.
incorrectly.
Great,
Nice.
thanks.
At Binge Pipe, we just want you to be
That's
reasonably
definitely a
happy.
true story, I imagine. So I just started screwing during the questions. I don't think anybody.
Here we
paid
have
attention to the questions.
So Bad It's Just Bad.
So bad.
What
it's
would be a
just
good name
bad.
for a cheesy sci-fi movie about tornadoes composed of tornado? Fishnado? Well, what do you know? Player 6 just let
Dad.
loose a screw. Let me get rid of those pesky vowels.
Murder ain't answered nothing, but he screwed us all.
I still answered. Wait, where are the questions?
Dude, I have no idea. He made it so hard on me.
Who picked
All
what?
you new people joining in, man, don't forget you can go, even right now, you can go to Jackbox.
A tornado is a small
put the
fillet
code
of
in the
beef.
top right, you can join the audience.
I'm just
You can pick
hoping
and
I'm
sway
famous enough to
things
book a
and
spot on the
play
3rd
along
or
with
4th
us.
sequel. Nice screw job, Player 6. Here's your extra cash.
I picked the right one.
I picked the wrong one. You were doing terrible, by the way. Yeah, I kind of figured.
This one's called The Neenies Have It. What does it mean if you refer to Real Housewife Nene Leakes as Nene Leakes, nay Johnson? She's changing her name to Johnson. Her maiden name was Johnson. Oh, look out.
Who did that?
Player 2 dropped a screw on you guys.
Crystal?
See if you can read this.
don't even know the answers. So mine was just as much of a guess as the answer was gonna be.
Fuck! I don't even know what I just hit.
It's okay. I just clicked something for you.
I love this part. Nay after someone's name is used to refer to their maiden or former name.
You're screwed.
Whatever you call her, say it to her face. Yeah, that screw is a good move, player 2. Spend this wisely. That's it for round 1. Where's that beautiful scoreboard?
Except me.
Currently, player 3 is in the lead.
Who's player 3? Me?
And as a counterpoint, these players could use a little help, and there's no shame in that. The data we have acquired demonstrates a need for more screws.
And remember, round 2 screws screw even harder, and you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong. So don't be shy about using them. The rest of you better answer quick or you'll end up screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
We're having fun.
So you get cash for wrong answers when you screw people.
Yeah.
That makes it interesting.
This one's known as I never know how to pronounce French names. Which of these French kings relocated his court from Paris to Versailles? Louis, 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 or Louis, Louis. Brace yourself. My friends, player 2 has unleashed the screw. Maybe it's time to rebrand.
What happened?
You unleashed the screw.
And how do we do?
You screwed
Louis, 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 Louis. No. It wasn't Louis, 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 Louis.
This is horrific.
Louis, 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 Louis is incorrect. Louis the 14th is the gaudy king you're looking for. He wasn't a great guy, but at least he didn't behead all his wives like Henry. Nice screwing, player 2. Enjoy your cash. Oh, and it looks like we've got a name change.
I never want to see that.
It really suits you.
What happened?
You changed your name.
You did?
Yeah, I mean the screw did.
That's not cool.
Now your juror number, what was that, 6?
This is horrible. I don't even know what's
Now,
going on.
less
I
swole,
never want to see
more
that
smole.
question again.
Look, I'm not 100% up on all my internet lingo, but according to my 7-year-old niece, a small bean is a little adorable thing. Which of these small beans is totally small, but not a bean at all? A soybean taking a nap, a fava bean asking for a hug, a coffee bean wearing mittens, or a kidney bean learning to use Tumblr?
I'm wrong or right. I'm not sure which.
Is that like literally the only options? You're either
Okay,
wrong
what'd you
or
pick?
right.
Aww.
Ow.
Smallness aside, coffee beans are not beans, they're seeds. Also, coffee is not adorable, it's deadly serious, and I really need one right now. Anybody?
Cheap bastards.
I didn't use my screw, so I think it's gone.
Coming up, game delayed by wardrobe malfunction. And oh yeah, French Cutlets Prime Tour.
Whoa, what happened?
It's time for a delicious film.
Think fast on this
I don't
one.
like
The
this
longer
one.
you take, the less cash you make. Okay, focus up. Look at this gibberish phrase and tell me what TV show title it rhymes with. Stop,
It's
ref.
'cause of you
Moon
and your
her.
screwy
And don't let that
screwedness.
punctuation trip you up. They're very young.
It's a show? I guess.
Is that what they said?
But they're great cooks. The best child food expert.
I got part of it, I guess.
Okay, pencils down. Player 1. I don't know what this is, but it's not the right answer. You're gonna kick yourself.
Junior. Yeah,
I couldn't
knew,
get the ending
Now let's
at
keep
all.
going.
I was so stuck.
I got the Top Chef bit.
I just put Top Chef and left it at that.
I knew it had to do with kids, obviously. But
Try this on for size. I never forget a French name. How many times did Louis appear on the screen during that I never know how to pronounce French names question? About 44 times, about 34 times, about 24 times, or never. It was Louis.
Come on, murder answer, bro.
Let's see how that shook out. That would have been a really clever twist, right? Well, let me see. Louis, 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 Louis.
6 or 5.
Yep, about 34 times.
Damn it.
Just wait until I ask you how many times I've said Louis in this game. That'd be a tough one.
I really don't want him to say that anymore. Yeah. It's super annoying.
Why not try? How many times have I said Louis in this game so far? Just kidding. Who said repetition is the death of magic? David Blaine, Bill Watterson.
Oh my God.
What's this? Player 1 just let loose a screw. Oh, don't crane your neck.
Oh,
You deserve it.
bad. I'm probably wrong, but it's whatever. My whole screen got flipped upside down.
So what'd you pick?
I wasn't sure if it was
Stop making me
What?
say
Why?
Louis, 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 Louis. Stop that.
Stop that.
Yep, that was Bill Watterson, the creator of Calvin and Hobbes.
Damn.
But counterpoint, seeing a decal of Calvin peeing on something never gets old. That screw is a good move, player 1. Have some cash.
Damn. I think caller. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Misspoken.
You made it to the attack.
I missed.
When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. It would be my honorific. Movie titles and TV titles are full of titles. Have fun.
Little blank.
I got 2 correct.
I wasn't ready. I was busy looking
I
at
missed one.
nuts.
Goodness.
Yo, that's a lie. These people are lying. It's definitely that.
No, I got 1 correct. I'm done.
I'm getting screwed over here. Anyone screwed?
No, I didn't mean to.
No, I didn't mean to.
Buddy. What? Or are you ha 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 and back there calling on me?
That says summer solstice.
There we go, thanks. Crack box.
Final scores.
Never final scores. What's
Player
that say?
4 wins!
Patient and astute.
Nicely done, Player 4. That game was closer than an awkward hug.
no problem.
Not surprising considering.
Colored win one.
Yeah.
She won her first game ever, guys. Ever.
I'm still in
I
last.
can't believe she's won any game ever.
Hit new players.
New players. Wait.
Some critics say Binge Pipe isn't a real streaming.
Because I really don't want to play that.
Yeah, we're doing a different one. We're doing
Binge Pipe is